Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I bring you my guide to Thai desserts for the casual BL fan. I'm sure you guys have seen a variety of Thai desserts in a lot of different BL series, but I think in terms of desserts being integral to the plot of a series, I think there's no better example than Until We Meet Again, or UWMA. In Thai, it's also known as Dai Dang. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 6 different desserts that can be seen in UWMA. I'm going to explain to you guys what the names of the dessert means, what they're made of, and I'm also going to be trying them myself and doing my best to explain what they taste like, because I haven't actually tried many of the desserts we're going to be eating today. So it's going to be a fun experience for you guys and for me.
เดี๋ยวเรายกไปให้ทุกคนก่อนนะ
First dessert of the day is Thap Tim Grob. Thap Tim Grob. So the word Thap Tim means pomegranate and Grob means crunchy or crispy. So you can see these big red things inside the dessert. These aren't actually real pomegranate, they're just made to resemble pomegranate. What these really are water chestnuts. They take a water chestnut, chop it up into little pieces, then they're dyed red. After that, they're covered in a tapioca powder, boiled, and then soaked in syrup to make them sweet. So the water chestnut inside is what gives it its crunch, and the syrup is what gives it its sweet flavor. Then it's served with coconut milk and ice. So let's have a taste test. So even though it's made to resemble a pomegranate, I can tell you guys that it tastes nothing like a pomegranate. The flavor and actually the color is quite similar to Thai pink milk. It's just kind of a general sweet flavor, but it's quite nice and refreshing. And the combination of the crunchy water chestnut on the inside and the chewy tapioca on the outside is also really nice. Highly recommended on a hot day.
เราจะจีบข้างบนเป็นชั้นที่1แบบนี้ก่อน
The next dessert we have is Cha Muang. Cha Muang. So the word cha means bouquet and muang means purple. So you can see from the shape of the dessert that they're kind of made to resemble flowers. So when you put them all together, they kind of look like a nice bouquet of purple flowers. So despite being a dessert, this is actually a savory snack. So inside of these dumplings is a mince. So the most common ones are chicken or pork, and this is mixed with herbs and spices. The ones I have today are chicken. So the way they get this purple coloring is by using anchan flowers. So anchan flowers are used a lot in Thai cuisine. The anchan itself doesn't actually have a taste or a flavor, but it has a really strong purple coloring, which is used a lot to color drinks and also foods. I've never actually had these before. They don't smell the best. They got that kind of weird dumpling stank, if you guys know what I mean, but excited to taste. Not my favorite, but it's nice. Yeah, I think if you guys have ever had like a boiled gyoza or like some kind of soft dumpling, it pretty much resembles one of those. So the gooey outside mixed with the minced herbs and meat inside is quite a nice combination. Not for me, but it was still nice. I can understand the appeal. So if you guys are looking for a savory snack instead of a sweet one, then I recommend a little bit of cha muang. Obviously, all these things depend on where you buy them from as well. Each different shop is going to have their own like mix of herbs and spices. So maybe if you don't like one store, you can just try another store. The next dessert is loom gloon. Loom gloon. So loom means forget and gloon means swallow. So the reason it's called this is because it's like a very smooth consistency, and when you eat it, it just melts in your mouth. So down the bottom is a jasmine flavored jelly made out of mung beans, and then on the top is a cream made from coconut. So mung beans, as you'll come to find out, are used very, very often in Thai cuisine and are also a key ingredient in many different desserts. Another thing you'll find is a common feature in Thai desserts. They like to use different colors to make them look nice, but they have nothing to do with the flavor. So you can see here that these 3 different ones have different colors, but they're all the same flavor. I never tried this before, and it came with this cute little spoon, so let's have a try. All right, here we go. It's really nice. You really don't need to chew it at all. You can literally just put it in your mouth and just kind of slowly drink it. The mung bean flavor, not super strong, and for a dessert, it's really not that sweet. So if you're into desserts that aren't too sweet, I highly recommend it.
พอแป้งมันลอยขึ้นมาก็ถือว่าสุกแล้ว เสร็จแล้วเราก็เอาตะแกรงขึ้นมาเนี่ยตักเสด็จน้ำออก แล้วก็เอามาคลุกกับมะพร้าวขูดฝอยได้เลย
The next dessert is Kanong ko. Kanong ko. Unfortunately, Kanong ko was actually really hard to find, but I have the next best thing. This dessert is called Kanong Tong. So the word Kanong means dessert or snack, and Tong means to boil. So in terms of appearance, Kanong ko, which you guys have seen in UWMA, and Kanong Tong, which I have here, are exactly the same. The only difference is what's inside. So the filling inside Kanong ko is just palm sugar, whereas the filling inside Kanong Tong is a mixture of shredded coconut and sugar. So they're pretty much the same thing, it's just this one has some shredded coconut. So the way they're made is you take the inside, which will either be palm sugar or shredded coconut and palm sugar. It's then covered in flour, boiled, and then covered in shredded coconut. This is one of the desserts that I've actually had before, and this is an absolute banger. I like them a lot. I absolutely love them. Let's try one. So good. They require a decent amount of chewing time. So you start off, you've got the shredded coconut on the outside, nice little crunch, followed by the gooey outside. And when you crunch down into the middle, because it's mixed with sugar, you get this kind of sweet rush of like sweet watery goodness coming out at the same time. These are probably one of my favorite Thai desserts. That being said, they are quite sweet, so I can't eat a lot of them at a time, but these are a solid 9 out of 10. These are really delicious. The next dessert is Choop. Choop. So the word lu means something spherical, like a ball, and choop means to coat. So these are like little coated balls. So inside of these is a mung bean paste, and this paste is molded into different shapes. So as you can see, some are long, some are more spherical. Then this molded paste is then covered in gelatin and then painted with coloring to make it look nicer. So inside you can see the mung bean paste, and then you can also see the gelatin coating on the outside. Choop are generally made resembling the shapes of fruits and vegetables, but occasionally they do also come in other shapes. They like to decorate them with these fake leaves, which are super duper cute. So this one looks like a pear, this one looks kind of like an apple, and this one looks like a chili. Coming from a background where colors usually associate with flavor, despite how beautiful and colorful of these are, they're actually all exactly the same flavor. Don't worry about like which one you're eating, you're getting the exact same thing. Which was a little bit of a shock for me the first time I had these, to be honest, because I was expecting like a pear one, an apple one, but they're all mung bean flavor. So if you're a fan of mung beans, this is where it's at. All right, let's give it a try. It's nice. It's pretty nice. Very mung beany. The mung bean paste inside is kind of like a nutty flavor, not super strong, but quite nice. You know, if you're after a dessert that's not too sweet and tastes kind of healthy. I don't think there is much sugar added into these. They're not going to blow your world, but you know, nice.
ขนมจ่ามงกุฎ
The last dessert for today is Cha Mongkut. Cha Mongkut. So you might be wondering, hey, how come what I'm holding looks nothing like what they're eating in the series? Well, there's actually a really good explanation. So I'm not going to explain this one, I'm going to let Palm explain instead.
จ่ามงกุฎมันไม่ใช่สีเหลืองๆส้มๆหรอที่หน้าตาเหมือนมงกุฎฟักทอง
อันนั้นเขาเรียกว่าดาราทองหรือทองเอกจังครับ เห็นว่าสมัยก่อนมีหนังสือเล่มหนึ่งลงชื่อขนมผิด และหนังสือเล่มนั้นก็เป็นต้นแบบการเรียกชื่อขนมมาจนถึงทุกวันนี้ แก้ยากไปซะแล้วล่ะครับ
So even when I went to go buy these at the store, the sign literally said Cha Mongkut. But unfortunately, what I have in my hands is not Cha Mongkut. These are actually called Dara Tong. So these are like fake Cha Mongkut. The word Dara means star and Tong means golden. So these are like little golden stars. So since I got it, let me explain what they're made of. So the golden section is made from a mixture of wheat flour, egg yolk, coconut milk, and sugar. And it's all served on this little crispy plate. Let's have a try. Solid. So actually in Thailand, there's a lot of golden desserts because, you know, gold is a lovely color that shows wealth. If you guys have ever had any other golden Thai desserts such as Tong, it honestly tastes a lot like that. Honestly, it resembles macaroon a lot. I feel like if you took one more of these crispy plates and you put them on the top, it would just be like eating a macaroon. So it's got a nice chewy and crunchy consistency. So since I started making this for the Casual BL fan series, I've been exploring more about Thai culture and obviously cuisine. I actually don't know a lot of the things before I shoot these videos. I have to do a lot of research. So it's been really fun for me to kind of get to know Thai culture more and get to share that with you guys. If there's anything that you guys would like explained about any of your favorite BL series, then please leave me a comment down below and I might explain it in a future video. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you guys found it fun and also informative. As always guys, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!